Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the New York Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. What's your take on it, Nick?
Well, guys, his batting average against you this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Brett Gardner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. These Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, they still find themselves stuck in third place in the division, but this is an important stretch for these guys, and if they can string a few victories together, they have a chance to get back into it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And we look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Mark Teixeira gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
One of the great things about having a crosstown rival, as a visiting player, it's a lot like a home game. You're not dealing with hotels, airports, travel. You get to sleep in your own bed, stay in your routine. It's a big plus.
In there on the corner, 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It's the Yankees 0. Mets coming to bat. It's the Subway Series of New York, and it's on this show. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Ike?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Stepping in, Neil Walker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat-out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret. This is his favorite side to hit from.
Tanaka's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Ike, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
And the silver lining to that is that they do have their ace going here tonight. He's what folks used to call the stopper, the guy you turn to when you need to break a losing streak. So it's all on his shoulders here tonight.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Walker is retired, 2 down now. Jay Bruce gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Mets turned away here in the first. Brian McCann will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Tap foul at home plate. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And this is tipped foul at the plate, and oh boy, that came straight back into the mask of McCann. And that McCann feel too good. Chop foul at the plate, it'll remain 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Didi Gregorius will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Hit hard to short, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Starlin Castro into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. James Loney strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
James Loney.
Hit to first. Teixeira's up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Wilmer Flores will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. Hot shot to third. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
These infielders have been busy early on. That's another ground ball. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Michael Conforto gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Tanaka gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-hit Chase Headley stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Aaron Hicks will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Masahiro Tanaka stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
And Loney will put this one away without. Travis d'Arnaud will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Look at the pitch count here. It's the third inning. I've seen leadoff batters burn through this many pitches. He's hardly broken a sweat.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Number 15 steps into the box.
The shortstop, number 15.
Smoke toward third. Glove by Headley. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Jacob DeGrom digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Tanaka sets his sights. Here it is on 0-2. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. To see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out. Brett Gardner will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Brett's still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Scorched to third. Flores on the slide. He's out.
Oh, what a play.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he takes ball one.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little bouncer. Rolls foul for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. One ball and one strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And it's the 2-2 now with the bases empty and two gone here in the inning.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Alejandro De Aza set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Neil Walker will swing it on the left side right here to knock it into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Connie looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and two strikes. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. McCann corrals it, and a good throw just beats him. Walker is retired, two down now. Jay Bruce come in now with two away, and I've got to say, it may be about time to start taking a pitch or two.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
And he'll just make the tag himself in the inning. Brian McCann heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, but getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of the pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now in the box, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Fastball here, so he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Bruce. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. Conforto sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Chase Headley comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Hit to third. Flores is there. On to first, and Headley's retired here, two away. Aaron Hicks is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Wilmer Flores stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Michael Conforto stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Stunned into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Tag there by McCann. They got him at the plate. Into the box now, Travis Garneau. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
They sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
On the ground to the left side. Headley's got it. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Masahiro Tanaka indeed will bat for himself here with his guys up by 2 here in inning number 6. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And he's thinking, hey, I get 1, maybe 2 chances a year to swing the bat. I'm going to get my money's worth.
Brett Gardner will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce moving to his left, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Number 15 will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there. I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Alejandro De Aza will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the seventh. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Mark Teixeira will come forward now to begin the seventh inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. Been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Ground ball right into the shift. Gloved by Loney. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, catcher,
Brian McCann will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. On his way to pitch number 75. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, nothing in 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he falls behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Conforto going back on it. Still going back. Gone! A solo home run for Brian McCann. Number 13 for him on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Line drive to left. Conforto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
We'll check out the pitches by inning, and you can see he's up to even 80 pitches now, so I'd imagine they'll start keeping a little closer tabs on him out there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starlin Castro is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner. So you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Around third is Castro on his way home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ballgame.
Aaron Hicks will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
In the dirt here, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. De Aza on the move, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Yankees lead this one 4-0. Neil Walker will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top three guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Jay Bruce will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. Got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Line hard toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
James Loney will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. Tag there by McCann. They got him at the plate. Wilmer Flores will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. Lays off 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit.
Things are starting to change a little worse out there. This is a guy who hadn't given up a run until earlier this inning, and now all of a sudden, he's having a hard time getting anybody out. Looks to me like he's hit the wall out there.
Michael Conforto steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Tanaka pauses. First pitch on the way. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Joe jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Taken high and deep to right. Hicks going back. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, we can pretty much go ahead and start this game over right now. You see where this pitch was on show track? He's not going to miss it when it's in that location. That 3-run home run pulls us right back to you.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gardner going back, He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Well, good pitch there to get the out. Looking ahead, due to lead off the next half inning. So in all likelihood, this could be the end of the line for him on the mound.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Conforto racing back, and as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya. A solo shot here to left, 8th home run on the season for him. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there, you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Jacoby Ellsbury stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. Over 3 in the game so far. Set, here it comes. In there, strike one. The Yankees, with their 3 home runs now, still have a ways to go to match their record for a single game. Twice in their history, they've hit 8 of them, most recently in 2007. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
First baseman number 25.
Let's take a look at all 5 pitches in this at-bat. They get ahead with strike one, and then a good setup there that misses. And he fights one off to make it 1-2. Then another tough pitch that he fouls off, and finally, bang, he comes through on the 5th pitch of that at-bat.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira, now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
I will say this, that's not a move you see very often. Rival management going against the grain, but this is a strange one in my book.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Now batting, shortstop,
Didi Gregorius will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 5-4 New York. Michael Pineda is on out of the bullpen now. He'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Michael Pineda.
Yoenis Cespedes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit to short. Gregorius is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. In a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. Alejandro De Aza will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Pineda gets the sign and the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and winds up costing him.
Here's Neil Walker. That's a swing and lift of foul ball off to the left and out of play. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. High and deep to right. Hicks going back on it. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5. Dylan Betances will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. That's a swing and lift of foul ball off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Headley trying to get there. Just foul. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Headley is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Mets 6 and the Yankees 5. A beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. Jerry Familia is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Leading off the inning, Starlin Castro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Walker has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in, Chase Headley singled his last time up. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Aaron Hicks is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Rob Refsnyder will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry, especially when it's your first debut of the night and you're just settling in.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at